So I've just set off today to do the second section of the Borders Abbeys Way, the Selkirk to Melrose section. Just coming up to the first signpost outside Selkirk, followed that road up, and across there is the A7 to Hawick and Galashiels. So yeah, just at this signpost, and we'll see how we get on today. Got my bag, changed tents just in case. Yet again, I don't know where I'm going to camp, if I'm going to camp, depending on how far I get today and if I can find any locations, etc. But that's all the adventure. So yeah, we'll see how we get on, and I'll bring you back in a bit. Was just walking up this path here and seen this sign for Selkirk Hill Paths. So if you want to read that, you know to pause it and check it out. But there's quite a lot of animals and wildflowers in this area apparently, according to this anyway. So we are here and we follow this Borders Abbeys Way. Oh, wrong one. Up here, across here, around here. Yeah, should be fun. Now this is cool. Like, just up there is the first section of the Borders Abbeys Way. There's a well with drinking water. I'm presuming it's mostly used for dog owners, but yeah, you could filter that out and drink it if you really needed to. I probably guess you wouldn't even have to filter it, but personally I would, to be safe than sorry. But yeah, that's quite impressive. Well done, Selkirk. First gate of the trail. Old-fashioned kissing gate. Quite cool. Love walking on grass like this. We're still just on the outskirts of Selkirk. Just walking along past the golf course of it. There's nice benches and things up here. And first little stream crossing. This part seems pretty well waymarked, because there's been like 6 posts from here to like into Selkirk, so that's quite good. But from what I read online, there isn't a lot further on, and it's badly waymarked, so we'll find out as we go along. But this section seems quite good so far. So first cow field, they're closer than they look on camera, but like we'll can't really see them. But yeah, this is the first cow field. Just a small section of cow field, to be honest, not very big. But yeah, the bag's weighing in at 13.05 kg today. That's just because I swapped the tent out, and obviously I've not got the walking poles and a couple of other little bits and bobs that I've just swapped out. So it's only, it was 13.70, so we've lost what, 650 grams or something. Not actually that much when I think about it. But yeah, we're just walking along this. It's a old country road. I'm not too sure but this might be part of the Borders Drove Road, which, if I'm right, I think it actually is, which is an old cattle herding route where people from Scotland would drive their cattle down this way towards England for market, for sale. Because, as everyone knows, Aberdeen Angus, Scotch beef, yeah, Scotland's got some of the best meats out there. So it used to go down the way, down to England to be sold, and this is one of the old roads. As you can tell, it's still kind of used by farmers and things. Right, so now we turn off this road up here through this way. Squeaky gate. And I believe we go around here and up there. I wonder what vegetables it is growing in this field. I'm not actually too sure. But yeah, there's cows and sheep in that field over there. If I'm right, according to this route, the maps on this route, it is a lot of farmland and a lot of road walking. This section, I believe, is only 10.7, maybe 11 miles. Don't quote me on that, but somewhere in that region. Yeah. And the Selkirk, the Hoyk to Selkirk section, which is the one in the last video, that is 13.7. So yeah, that's the kind of differences. Oh, got a little water stream there. Temperature's quite good today. It's sunny and breezy. Let me see. Can you see that? 14.7. Oh, that's the sheep and the cows in there. Probably staring at me thinking, what's this psycho doing? It's like September and he's hiking. No one ever does the Borders Abbeys way in September. Oh, look what it is. It's a bench provided, as that guy would say, James Bogg or whatever his name is. We'll take a seat on this bench provided. Thanks, bench. Lovely view. Like I said, it's a lovely view. Don't know why my camera cut off there, but it did. I can see why this bench is here. To sit and look at that view. It's amazing. Especially on a day like today with the blue skies and the clouds. It's just amazing. For this time of year, we're actually getting probably the best weather we've had all summer. Got quite a few miles of road walking to do now. It's one thing I don't like about this section is that there's lots of road miles, just minor B roads like this. I think that's what you call them, B roads. I'm not a driver, so don't come at me in the comments if I'm wrong. Beautiful views though. Across to my left, across the cow fields, and yeah, in the distance there's some wind farms. anyone else get bugged by the creaking noise of your backpack, especially the ospreys? The air mesh system does help with the sweaty back and things, but the creaking does get kind of frustrating sometimes, and it takes you ages every time you're out to sort it. A good 4 or 5 mile before you actually get it sorted so it's not creaking and annoying you. Or is that just me? After walking along this road section, you'll come across this post, and I presume you're meant to just go through what looks to be someone's driveway, because the Borders Abbey sign points that way, the maps point this way, so yeah, I'm guessing this is the way we go. It isn't, there's not any signposts to show me this other than that, so let's hope no angry homeowners come out and chase me off. There is a signpost here, see it, but you can't see it from up there behind that gate, which isn't very helpful. Just walking through this farm now, massive road gate here. Ah, there's a duck. You see him? Ah, that's quite random, but cool. So I've been walking along following this dike on my right hand side for about a mile now. Just coming up to this sheep field, and weather's okay. Wind's quite nice and cool and relaxing, to be honest with you. I was right about the way markers. They did get worse after that section, the first section, so the reviews I've read online are true. But hold on a minute while I do this gate. But yeah, the reviews I've read online are true. It isn't the best way marked. So yeah, just make sure that you've either got paper map or downloaded on your phone, so that you can make sure you're going the right way. Because there's nothing worse than being on the trail and having to go back and backtrack on yourself and do extra miles that aren't really required or needed. First field that we're walking through with animals right there. Sheep are friendly, like I said last time. They're not too bad. These ones aren't quite as scared as sheep normally are. Like, look at them just chilling right there. Less than 6 meters, 7 meters away from me. Obviously they walk out my way in front of me, but other than that, they're quite chilled and calm. Well, this one doesn't look too happy though. You see him stamping his feet. Amazing views. This section really does have beautiful views. I've picked a good day for it, for the sky. So we're just coming up to the first actual stile of this section. All the rest have been just gates, but this gate's locked here, the one down there, so you've got to actually use the stile. But it's the first stile that's actually been there on this whole walk so far. I'm about, I don't know, an hour and a half in maybe. Not been pacing, going at any decent pace, just been chilling, having a nice relaxing walk, looking at the views, listening to a podcast, the Casual Camping Podcast. Shout out you guys. But yeah, as you can see, just amazing, absolutely beautiful views. You can see why I've just been taking a slow walk along here, enjoying the view. Just walking up another section of old drove road. Like I told you before, the old cattle drove roads. I'm sure this is another section of the Borders drove road. I think I'm coming up to Caldshill's Lock in about a mile maybe. I'm not too sure exactly how far or how far I've walked yet. I'll check all that at the end of the day. I'll check the stats and things. But yeah, seems to be quite a lot of sections of drove road on this section of the Borders Abbeys. It's quite nice though, in the shade, got the sun peeking through, it's quite nice. And we've got a nice big hill over there, don't know the name of it, and just some cows grazing in the field across there. Don't know if you can see them, they're just those spots there. But yeah, I'll probably bring you back when I get to Caldshill's Lock. The time is 4:15. I set off at 2:30. So yeah, it just gives you a rough idea of time scale. Not sure what time I'll reach Melrose. Those two hills there, I believe, those ones that I've just zoomed in on, I believe they're the Eildon Hills. I don't know what that one by the woodland's called, but if I'm right, those are the Eildon. There is my first glimpse at Caldshill's Lock. I'm sure I walk around the edge of it, closer than I am right now. Like I said, that's Caldshill's Lock over there on my right, and on my left through the trees on the forest here there's another lock, but I can't quite remember what it's called, and I can't really be bothered to stop and check my maps to find out. But if you want to check the Borders Abbeys Way map, look for Caldshill's Lock, and there's one just to the left of it. Caldshill's Lock is just behind the camera, just over here. You can see the openness, yeah, it's over there. I'm just in the woodlands, walking around the side of it. It's quite a nice woodland path, this. It's not too overgrown, but yeah, I'll see if I can get a spot where I can actually view the lock and show you it. So this is Caldshill's Lock. We've got a tiny little like sand dirt beach thing. There's a nice bench there, and there's this big metal thing here. I'm not quite too sure what that's for. If anyone knows in the comments, they can let me know. So it's 5 o'clock. Been an hour since I last spoke to you. I think it was back 4. Just been doing a lot of road walking, to be honest, like this kind of road. Farm roads, B roads, dirt roads. Nothing really to report, to be honest. It's getting a little bit chilly, but yeah, that's about it. It's dropped down. Let me see. We'll check the temperature. What's this say? 12.6. It's dropped down to. Oh, we've got some friends. Don't know if you can see them. They're massive, ain't they? They're absolutely massive. Hey guys. So we've reached Abbotsford. Big map here. It's cool. There's quite a few kids things and that kind of stuff here. Yeah, like there's that big visitor centre. There's this, which has like a trail. Pause that if you want to read it. So I stopped and had a little wander around that bit at Abbotsford House. It's quite nice, to be honest. Like kids explorer trail, mythical and things like that. But yeah, here's just a little post about Gala and their common riding. Pause it if you want to read more. And that is the River Tweed across there, and that's the ford there. So we're just walking alongside the Tweed just now. I'll just take you to the edge of it here. We can have a look. Oh, nice little way. Standout point here. Presume this is probably for fishermen, this. Nice section of the river here though. So yeah, just walking through this woodland, following alongside the River Tweed. We are just past Abbotsford, and I believe this is Tweed Bank Nature Trail we're on just now. So, family nature trail. Ever read that post sign properly? But yeah, seems quite cool. You see that little guy up there? Squirrel. He's gone. So, just leaving Galashiels now. That's the viaduct. Can't remember what it's called. But yeah, just leaving Galashiels. Just as I was walking along this side of the viaduct, I seen two geese flying. And one of them just flew bang straight into the other one, and down it went, and with a massive thud. So don't presume it's going to be doing very good. As Hayes would say, it needs a medic. I don't know if you can see that there, that big guy. It's a heron. Oh, there's a double rainbow. You see it just behind the sign. I've had to stop and put my waterproofs on. Don't know if you can see that out just under a tree here, and put a backpack cover on because summer showers have just came in. Beautiful rainbow there though. Oh, you can't see it on camera. Oh yeah, you can just. Did you see that for a split second there? I'll get a picture of it and drop it in next. There's a lot of reading on this one for you. Skirmish Hill. You want to read it? Pause it. Another riverside walking section. I quite enjoy these sections of the routes because they're not too boggy, not solid like road walking, which can get quite annoying. And it's always a mixture of up and downhill and in amongst nature and the woodlands. So I just generally prefer that kind of style of walking and paths. Is that just me or is that everyone else? So this section that I'm on just now follows both the southern upland and the Borders Abbeys, which is quite cool that it's two walking routes in one. I'm just coming into Melrose now. Yeah, that's the River Tweed, and here is the sign for the Southern Upland Way. Yeah, if you want to read it, pause it, do all that stuff, you just know what to do. I don't know if you just can see that. No, you just can't. There's some fishermen up there fly fishing. So the River Tweed, a popular river in the Borders for fly fishermen and things like that. So that behind me there is the Melrose chain bridge. Really old, quite a famous bridge. And on that side, as you can see, that was the Eildon Hills. Can't see them now because of that hedge, but you would have seen them to begin with. It's now 6:30. We're just on the outskirts of Melrose, literally just coming in. I highly doubt that I'll be camping again tonight because it's 6:30, sunset's 7:30, 7:45-ish, so I don't think we've got enough time to find somewhere, collect water, pitch up, because I've only got this one 500ml bottle left. So that's us reached Melrose. That's the Abbey behind us there. Can't actually get in because it's closed at the minute. The opening hours for the visitor centre is closed. But yeah, we're in there. So now just going to check the buses and probably jump back on the bus. Probably get something to eat. But thanks for watching the video. If you've liked it, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thanks again, we'll see you on the next one.